Hello there and welcome back to the Soft Motherhood TV. If you're new here, welcome on board. Soft Motherhood is a platform that is aimed at helping moms improve their wellness as well as their finances. And every single month we have experts or myself sharing some amazing tips in the form of challenges that can help moms feel their best self. So if that type of content resonates with you, be sure to subscribe, stay tuned so you don't miss out on our monthly challenges. Now let's be honest. The summer holiday months are intense for parents. We've got the kids at home and we're struggling to juggle between entertaining the kids, keeping the house together, working, cooking, and even trying to find 5 minutes for ourselves can be a nightmare. It's no wonder so many moms are overwhelmed, especially during the summer months, which is why I created the Calm Mom Summer Challenge, okay? So that's going to be the focus for this month. And this is going to be a challenge to help moms slow down, feel more in control, and actually enjoy the summer instead of just surviving it, okay? So today I wanted to share the 10 habits that have been genuinely helping me during the summer months to feel calmer and just navigate the summer holidays much smoother. Now, I'm not a perfect mom, I'm still going through it, but I feel like the best person to talk about this is actually someone who is going through it, okay? And sharing realistic strategies that can actually help other moms out there as well. And I'm hoping that you are going to get some value out of this and enjoy the rest of your summer rather than feeling more overwhelmed, okay? And as usual, there's going to be an action checklist below this video that you can download for free, and that grants you access to the Soft Motherhood Circle. And on that note, let's dive into the video. I'm going to split this into 2 sections. So I'm going to be sharing 6 things that have helped me as a mom, and I'm going to be sharing 4 things that are also helping my kids to keep them busy and entertained, because when they are busy and entertained, we can actually have a bit of a break to ourselves, which is just a win-win. So the number one thing that has been helping me, honestly, like this has been a game changer for me, is getting some movement first thing in the morning. Now, I'm not talking about going out for a walk, because Lord knows I do not have that time, okay, or that luxury to myself to just wake up and just go for a walk as I please, right? Where am I going to keep the kids, right? I could go with them, but hey, it's not the same, right? So one thing that I do first thing in the morning is just getting a little bit of movement in. Now, when I talk about movement, I'm not saying you have to go out for a jog. If you can jog, that's amazing. I don't jog, but I feel like there's ways you can still get movements in without having to do the most, okay? And again, we're talking about living life softly here. So we're not talking about stress. Like, let's get the movement without stress. Soft life, no stress, okay? So the way I like to do it is I have this vibration plate that I actually purchased. I'm going to link it in the action checklist. You guys can check it out there. And honestly, guys, if you've not heard about vibration plates, you need to really look into it. Like, it's amazing for just boosting that circulation and just getting your body moving without doing too much. Like, you just switch it on. I set mine on auto and I just stand on it, and I do a little bit of like, squats and just a little bit of like stretches whilst the vibration plate is on. And I just stay there for like 15 to 20 minutes every single morning. I do that first thing in the morning to wake me up, okay? So it's kind of like getting myself up and ready for the day before I even brush my teeth. As I jump out of bed, I just go straight to the vibration plate, I switch it on, and I just get those 15 minutes to myself. I just put on some music, something relaxing, whilst the vibration machine is getting my body moving. And apparently 10 minutes on the vibration plate is equivalent to burning about 200 calories, okay, which is quite a lot. Like, when you're on the vibration plate, you don't really feel like it's doing a lot. Like, of course, it's going to shake your body, but it's later on that you're going to feel it. And I love it, because listen, anything that's going to help me burn calories and get movements in without losing my breath, count me in. And guys, the way you wake up in the morning is going to set the tone for the rest of the day. If you wake up in the morning already feeling, kind of stressed out, you're already screaming at the kids, you're already rushing, the alarm clock is, ringing, and you're already running late, you're all over the place, your day is going to be so disorganized, okay? If this means having to wake up like 10 minutes or 15 minutes before the kids, first thing in the morning before you get ready for work, of course. And guys, trust me, mamas, trust me, getting those movements in is such a great way to just wake yourself up in the morning, get your body movement going, and just helps you kickstart the day in a good place mentally as well, okay? So I strongly recommend you get your hands on the vibration plate. You guys can get vibration plates very easily on Amazon, so many websites out there, but if you want the exact one that I use, it's going to be on the checklist below this video. Now, the second thing that has been helping me feel just calmer and less overwhelmed this summer is taking ashwagandha. That's correct. If you guys haven't heard about ashwagandha, you need to look into it, okay? Ashwagandha, let me just go find the definition of ashwagandha, guys, on Google. So, ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb renowned for its ability to reduce stress and anxiety by lowering your cortisol levels. Have you ever wondered why you don't eat so much, right? You're always on your feet, always on the move, yet you're not losing weight? It's because of cortisol. Your body is holding on to so much stress, right? And I used to feel that way. And I was like, I'm always on my feet. I barely eat. I'm not even big on snacking. I always forget to eat because I'm always busy. Why am I not losing weight? And then I realized it was just cortisol. It was the stress hormone, right? That was causing all that weight gain and that excess body fluid. And what ashwagandha has been helping me do, and again, guys, this is my personal experience. I'm not a medical practitioner. So if you're going to take anything, as always, consult your medical professional or just do your own research, okay? But I'm just sharing what has been helping me. And ashwagandha has been amazing for me. And it's something that I've definitely felt the impact. I've felt the effect. And I've heard so many people swear by it, guys. Like, there's a ton of reviews online about ashwagandha. A lot of research has been done around this product. And anything that has ashwagandha, honestly, is good. So it comes in different forms. Like, I drink mine in my morning coffee. Like, I've swapped my morning coffee for an ashwagandha coffee right now, and I can tell the difference. Instead of, you know, drinking coffee and feeling shaky, because I love coffee, guys. I love my caffeine first thing in the morning, but I also hate the fact that it leaves me feeling jittery and shaky and all that. When I switch over to ashwagandha coffee, oh my goodness, I could tell the difference. Not only do I feel more energetic, I can still enjoy my coffee. It tastes just like coffee, except it keeps me more calm, less agitated, less anxious as well. And I also take the supplements as well. So it comes in supplements. It also comes in gummies. There's so many different options out there, guys. Just go with what works best for you. And as usual, always do your research. But what I can tell you guys is, ever since I started taking ashwagandha, I feel so much calmer. Like, sometimes the kids are like fighting each other and I'm just like, what is going on? But in the past, I'll be like, what happened? Who did this? Why did you hit your sister? But now, like, if they're fighting each other, putting their hair out, and you know the house is a mess, I'm just sitting there chilling, like, okay guys, are you guys okay? Are you done fighting? Like, what is going on? Like, I feel so chilled and so relaxed. And I've actually lost a little bit of weight as well, okay? Because the thing is, like, when you're stressed out, your body is on constant survival mode, right? Like, one thing I learned is that you don't need to treat everything like an emergency. It's not every time that kid does something that you have to snap. All these things are not good for you mamas. Like, they're not healthy for us, and this is why we feel like we're losing our mind sometimes, because I know it's difficult to control that. But personally, just taking ashwagandha is something that has just helped to like regulate my stress levels and just make me feel calmer as well. And I feel like a lot of things that used to stress me out, a lot of things that used to bother me, no longer bother me. I'm looking at them like, girl, why you been stressing out? I'm not overthinking things. I'm trying to do everything. I'm not trying to do the most. And, you know, I don't get involved in drama. I just feel so relaxed. I just feel so calm. I'm actually drinking my coffee right now. Ashwagandha coffee, guys. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm chatting with you guys. Life is good. Everything feels good. And yeah, I recommend mamas, you guys look into ashwagandha, do your research and just see the benefits. Look at the reviews, you know. If you guys want the exact products that I take, I'm gonna again leave it in the action checklist below this video, okay? So be sure to check that out. Another thing that has been helping me feel calm and less overwhelmed is having a to-do list. I know I talk about this all the time, but trust me, it makes such a massive difference. Now, here's the problem, however. As moms, we have a never-ending to-do list. Let's face it. Like, if you look at the notes app on my phone, if you look at the list of things that I have to complete in a day, according to my brain, it's impossible, because you're looking at it and you're just like, all these things are like activities and tasks that need to be completed by different experts, and I'm trying to do all these things by myself in one day. Why wouldn't I be burned out? Why wouldn't I be overwhelmed? Why wouldn't I be losing my mind? Why wouldn't I be emotionally exhausted, right? Because I'm trying to do too many things, and then I'm overthinking that long to-do list of 50 different things, which is just impossible to achieve. So here's one thing that I've been practicing, and I call it the rule of 3. I don't know if this is an actual thing, but it's something I just made up, okay? And I told myself every single day, I'm gonna pick 3 things, okay? 3 things in my to-do list that are major. Now, out of these 3 things, I'm going to categorize them into a me task, so something for me, a work task, so something that's work related, and a family task, something that has to do with my family, my household, and my kids, right? So out of that long to-do list that I've got, what are the 3 big things that I'm going to pick out? These are the 3 things I'm going to prioritize for the day. So a me thing can be something to do with, okay, what have I done today to take care of myself, right? Because a lot of the times as moms, our to-do list has nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with everybody else except ourselves. And it's just a really, really good way to, hold ourselves accountable and just remind ourselves, actually, this to-do list has nothing to do with you. Why? What have you done for yourself today? For you. Something for you. So an example would be what I mentioned in the first step, just going on the vibration plate for about 15 to 20 minutes first thing in the morning. That's a meeting that I've completed for the day. Right? So it's a reminder that you actually need to focus on yourself as well. Now, and if you don't find anything in the to-do list for you, you have to create a to-do list for you, something for you, mama, because you need to be okay for everything to be done. Okay. Now, a work task is something that has to do with my job, my business, right? Because you got to provide an income for your household. Now, a work task can be something like, okay, of course, you have to go to work today, right? And if you're running a business, that can be something to do with, okay, I need to create content today, engage with my followers, to plan content, respond to emails, whatever the case may be, guys, like that's a work task. So that's going to be an income producing task that's going to actually make money for you and your household, because trust me, we need money. Okay, to enjoy your soft life, we need money. So you need to be doing something every single day that actually brings in some income in the household. Again, like I said, that could be your job, or doing something towards growing your business that can actually produce income for you and your family. Or maybe think about starting a side hustle as well. Like a lot of the challenges that we're going to be doing in the next few months are going to be around starting side hustles. So guys, make sure you are signed up to the Soft Motherhood Circle. If you want to start a side hustle, we've got a lot of challenges coming, so many experts coming in to talk about side hustle ideas. Okay, so you better stay tuned. Okay, and of course I have a family task. So out of the to-do list, what am I going to do today to take care of the household? It could be doing laundry for the kids, taking them out for a walk, doing some activities with the kids, cooking, cleaning, any household activities that will make sure everyone is safe, healthy, and happy in the household. Okay, once you're done with those 3 big things, if you have extra time, then you can tackle other things in your to-do list, but only do that if you have extra time and the extra energy. Okay, because the goal is to prioritize 3 big tasks for the day and focus on that. If it means having to do the laundry tomorrow and not today, then that's what you're gonna have to do. The goal here again is to prioritize the activities on your to-do list and only focus on things that are really important. Not everything again is an emergency. Look at that to-do list. Is this an emergency? Can this wait till tomorrow? If the answer is yes, we're gonna move that till tomorrow. If the answer is no, we're gonna do that today. As someone who's a perfectionist, I want to make sure everything is done. I am so impatient, right? I'm always like, it needs to be done like yesterday. Okay. This has really helped me to just slow down and realize that honestly, some things I just take on so much more than I need to, and it's not even necessary. Like that laundry can wait for another day. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and the kids have clothes to wear. So why am I stressing out about the fact I haven't done laundry today? Go and rest, girl. Like, mama, have a break, chill. Go rest, have a nap, relax. Do that laundry tomorrow. The kids have clothes to wear today. It's good. Everything is good, okay? Another thing that has been helping me feel less stressed out and more calm is just meal prepping. I know you guys who've been watching me know I talked about this, in one of my videos. Meal prepping is such a game changer. And what I love about meal prepping is the fact that I can just plan my meals in advance, freeze them, and it saves me so much time having to cook fresh new meals every single day, guys. Like, meal prepping is such a game changer and such a good way to stay organized and just manage your time and have your time back. Because when you prep meals, you feel less overwhelmed and less stressed out when it's dinner time. You're not having to chop onions and tomatoes and cook fresh meals from scratch every single day. And if you're a mama cooking fresh cooked meals every single day, hey, kudos to you. But you see me? If I get rich, first person I'm gonna hire is a chef, because I absolutely hate cooking. I cook because I have to. It's a necessity. I've got to feed my family, not because I enjoy it. Some people actually find cooking therapeutic, and I'm just like, how? So when I'm in a good mood to cook, I cook a lot. I batch cook a ton of things. Like, I could be in the kitchen from like 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m. just batch cooking meals for the day, because it's like my cooking mojo has just kicked in, and I'm like, today we're on chef mode today. So when that energy kicks in, I make the most of it, and I batch cook as many meals as possible, as many sauces, as many stews. I put them in the fridge, and if it means just having to boil rice or pasta or spaghetti to go with the sauces over the week, that's what it's gonna have to be. Okay, and if I don't feel like eating it, we're gonna order food. Like, it's gonna have to be a Chinese or Domino's night. Like, it is what it is. Another thing that has been helping me feel less stressed out and more calm is making sure that I book something every single month for just me. This is a me time thing, and I'm so proud of myself because I actually told myself at the start of this year that I was going to find an activity every single month, you know, a self-care activity that I can commit to every single month. And I'm so proud of myself because I've been sticking to it. So every single month I book myself in for a full body massage and spa day. I get my massage done, I get into the pool, the jacuzzi, the steam room, and I just have some me time to just enjoy and relax. And honestly, it seems like such a small thing, but it makes such a big difference because it's something that I look forward to every start of the month. It's kind of like a good way to just rejuvenate and just prep myself for another busy month ahead. And it just reminds me that, listen, you got to take care of yourself too, mamas, okay? Like, there's a lot of places that you can book your spas, you know, get your massages done. It doesn't have to be like a full spa day like I do, but you can just, you know, get a massage done, get your body, you know, get somebody to crack those bones, mamas. Like, we're always stressed out, we're always on our feet, we're always overwhelmed, we're always exhausted. Give yourself some grace, book yourself in for a massage, and get that body taken care of, okay? Like, honestly, if you don't take care of yourself, like, how are you going to take care of your kids? How are you going to take care of your family? And another thing that I also do is I book myself in for monthly manicures as well. I want to get my nails done every single month. There's just something about it that just makes you feel like you're that girl. Like, clock it, you are that girl, okay? I was telling someone I know that you cannot do clock it if your nails are not done. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, it needs to be clocking, like, you know, the nails have to be clocking. Like, when I do my nails, I just feel like I'm on top of the world. Like, nobody can tell me nothing. Like, I'm a baddie, okay? I'm a baddie mama, okay? But yeah, anything that makes you feel more relaxed. It can even be booking yourself in for monthly yoga lessons, monthly swimming lessons. Like, find what works for you. Personally, for me, it's spas, massages, and just relaxation, swimming, and just all that good stuff that just helps me relax because I'm already overwhelmed as it is, okay? So think about something you enjoy. Book yourself in, find a class, a community. Maybe it's reading. You can join a library or a book club or something, and just commit to it every single month. And trust me, you're gonna always look forward to it. And what I try to do is, once I've had that spa day, I book the next one a month in advance. Yep, to stay on track, because I'm already, like, I've enjoyed myself today. Whilst I'm in that spirit, whilst I'm in that energy, I'm gonna book the next one, because tomorrow I may forget. And when I forget tomorrow, it may take me another week to remember. And, you know, before you know it, I'm like, okay, I'll do it next month. So whilst I'm in that spirit of, oh my God, I had such a good day, I'm already booking the next appointment for the next month in advance, okay? And that's how I've been able to just have some me time and just do something for me. And it just makes such a massive difference because I look forward to it every start of the month. It's now like a monthly ritual for me right now, and I'm always looking forward to it. Find something you love and try to do it at least once a month. Another thing that has been helping me feel less overwhelmed and less stressed out is just having an evening wind down routine. So a lot of our days are already busy as they are, so the best time to just relax is after you put the kids to bed. And that's what really helps me. When I put the kids to bed, I have a nice bath, I do my skincare, I make myself a nice cup of peppermint tea, I switch on a movie on Netflix, and I make sure I catch up on all my Netflix movies. Freedom to enjoy movies without interruption. And, you know, I watch till I'm tired, till I'm exhausted, and then, you know, eventually I go to sleep. Like, when the kids go to bed, don't be out there trying to clean up after they've gone to sleep. You know, like, leave that cleaning. You clean tomorrow, it's okay. The house is not on fire. You're gonna be fine. Go watch Netflix, make yourself a cup of tea, do some skincare, you know, do something for you. Forget about the mess. It's gonna be messy tomorrow again anyway, so why are we stressing out? You know, the kids have gone to bed. Do something for you. There's this thing I always tell myself: if I can do it whilst the kids are awake, I'm not gonna do it whilst they are sleeping. If you can do something whilst your kids are awake, like cleaning the house, for example, I can clean the house whilst the kids are awake. I can cook whilst the kids are awake. I can do laundry whilst they are awake, right? So I don't need to be doing that when they're sleeping. Do you get what I mean? So when they are sleeping, that's your opportunity to catch up on something for you that you cannot otherwise do when the kids are awake. For example, when the kids are awake, I cannot watch TV in peace because they're taking over the TV. But when they go to bed, guess what? That's the time I actually get to enjoy Netflix movies, right? I cannot do my YouTube videos when the kids are awake. So guess what? I'm going to do it when they go to sleep. right? When they wake up, you guys can tidy together. Like, I get them to do the chores with me. They do the dishes, we do the cleaning together. So why should I clean after they go to bed? I'm gonna clean in the morning. So the first thing I've been doing with my kids to keep them busy and entertained during the summer months is making sure that I interact with them. So I realized that I've been spending a lot of time on my phone, editing content, working, doing all those things, right? And not really, I'm there, but I'm not really present. And I think a lot of us parents are guilty of this. Like, we are there, but we are not really present, right? You're telling the kids, go play with your toys, go play with your toys, go do this, go do that, you know? But you are not really engaging or interacting with them as a parent. And I'm speaking for myself especially, and I know, you know, a lot of parents do this as well. You know, we spend so much time telling the kids to do all these things, but then sometimes the kids just want our attention. Like, they want us to be involved in that play with them, right? And I realized that I usually tell my kids, go play with your toys, like, you know, and they'll be like, oh, it's so boring, toys are boring. But I realized that if I jump in there and play with them, you're gonna find out that they are actually so excited. They're like, wow, mommy wants to play with us. Like, oh my god, you sit there and I play with them and I'm actually present and I'm not pressing my phone. It just makes it more fun. And here's the thing, we need to lead by example as parents. We need to lead by example. And sometimes we're telling our kids to go do things, go play with your toys, go do this. And the kids are saying, I'm bored, I'm bored. All they're really trying to say is, can you play with us? Mommy, can you play with us? Daddy, can you play with us? Like, that's all they want, a little bit of interaction and attention from you. So drop that phone, go sit down and play with them. So one thing that I've been doing recently is every single day, after they've had their breakfast in the morning, we try to do some painting together, right? I had to buy this painting canvas stuff. I'm going to put all the links in the checklist anyway. And we do the painting together. We call it our painting competition, and we do this every single morning, okay? But every single morning, we sit down and we have to think about something creative to paint, like Picasso loading. Whoever paints the best picture gets a snack of their choice. That's pretty much what we do. Well, if it's me, I'm gonna get myself a cup of coffee, okay? But it's really for the kids, to be honest. But just being part of it makes it more fun, and you know, they want to see what mommy is painting, and then it gets them creative, it gets them thinking. And the goal is not to try and paint what we painted the day before. So if you did the painting of the sun yesterday, try and think of something different today. And it just gets the kids, you know, really creative. And it's so interesting because I found out that it's so therapeutic, because I'm away from technology, phones are switched off, I'm away from the screens, and I'm also trying to be creative as well and just spend time, you know, thinking, just be human, you know, whilst interacting with my kids, while spending time with my kids. And you know, usually this takes us around 40 to 45 minutes, just being creative and trying to just, you know, think about ideas of what to paint and compare our paintings, and then we try to say who's the winner and who's getting the snacks as a reward for painting the best drawing. What you're essentially doing is you're being a role model, and kids model our habits and our activities. If you're spending time on your phone all the time, it's no wonder our kids want to watch iPads, they want to watch the TV because I'm watching my phone. My 7-year-old always reminds me when I'm like, guys, get off your iPad. She's like, mommy, get off your phone. And I'm like, actually, that's true. I need to get off my phone too. So, you know, we need to kind of be role models to our kids as well, and also try to engage with them and interact with them when we can. I know we're tired, we're exhausted, but even if it's just 5-10 minutes of just doing something fun with them, it can make such a massive difference as well. Like, kids don't need too much to be entertained, right? It's the little things that make such a massive difference in their lives. And I think as parents, we tend to overcomplicate things that we need to do with them. We think we have to spend a lot of money to keep them busy, to keep them entertained, but there's so many little things that we can just do together, and you know, spend time with our kids to just, you know, make them feel more busy and less bored. And it can even be like just watching a movie together. That's another thing we've been doing a lot. I would just make some popcorn, we'll sit down and watch a movie for like an hour, we'll talk about it, I'll put everything away, no phones, no distractions, and it's just a great way to just be in the moment, bond with the kids, interact with them, and also keep them busy as well. Another thing that's been helping me just to keep the kids entertained and busy, and a way to also motivate them to make good choices, is having a rewards chart. This is something I just recently started doing, and I was like, why didn't I think about this sooner? And it's such a good way to just motivate the kids to keep making good choices, to do their chores at home, because it's kind of like they're trying to get to a certain level so they can get a big reward. Now, the way the rewards chart works is, you know, they have different activities for the day that they need to complete, and every time they complete an activity, they get a star for it, okay? And I just have it stuck on my fridge. It's looking a little bit messy right now because my 4-year-old, she just thinks every day is a Monday at this point. Like, she just goes there and just like, I need to get it sorted, okay? it's such a great way to just get them to do good choices. Like, be kind to each other, you get a star for that. If you do bad choices, that star is taken off. And the goal is when they get to like 50 stars, then they're gonna have a big reward of their choice. It can be getting a new toy of their choice, it can be taking them for soft play, it can be taking them on a weekend away, like just anything that that the kids love to do, like something that you're gonna splurge a little bit of money, of course, and something kind of different that they'll be excited to look forward to. It can't just be, well, if you get to 50 stars, we're gonna go for a walk. If you already go for walks every single day, do you know what I mean? So you have to think about something that you don't do on a regular basis, and then let that be the big reward, so that when they get to 50 stars each, okay, then we are gonna do this thing. So I told them, once you get to 50 stars each, we're gonna go to Wonderworld Soft Play, right? So that's something that they look forward to. We don't go to Soft Play all the time, so it's kind of like a nice way to kind of motivate them to take action and do things. They wake up in the morning, they make up their beds, and they're excited to come and put the stars there, right? Oh, I was nice to my sister today. Yep, there you go, you get a star. Oh, I finished my breakfast. Boom, there you get a star right there. I did my reading. There you go, you get a star for that, right? I only spent 2 hours on my iPad today. Boom, you get a star for that. So it's such a great way and a fun way to just encourage kids to make good choices. And when kids actually function best when there's things like rewards, right, and incentives to just motivate them to keep doing things. Because when you just tell them to do something, they're like, okay, but when you tell them, listen, if you do a good choice, you're gonna get like a coin or something, you're gonna find out that they're actually behaving themselves because they were actually working hard for that coin or that star. So I strongly recommend that you mamas try out this rewards chart. If you want the exact one that I use, again, I'll link it in the action checklist below this video. Okay? Another thing that has been helping me keep the kids busy this summer is actually taking them out for evening walks. But I've realized that when I take them out for evening walks, they tend to sleep better at night. That's a hack for you. And because it's summer now, guess what? The days are brighter. They're going to bed late anyway, and it's really harder to settle kids to bed during the summer months. I'm sure you parents can relate. I'm struggling with that. If you have any tips, please let me know below this video. Like getting them to bed when the sun is still shining outside, it's warm, it's sweaty, it can be very, very difficult in the summer months. So the best way to do that is to make sure that they burn off enough energy and get enough fresh air as well. So what I like to do is after dinner around 6:30, 7 p.m. I'll take them out for like a walk. We go to the park, and then they get to play in the park for like 30 minutes, and then we come back home. So it just gets them to burn energy. It's also good for digestion as well. And by the time we get home and they have a shower, they are ready to sleep. Like, they are knocked out. Like, I used to struggle to settle them, guys, but now when we go for these evening walks and come back, they are like, my 4-year-old, she literally crashes out on the couch because she's already exhausted. So I don't need to do much in terms of like trying to settle them to bed. So taking them to bed is just easier, and it's actually good for them as well. Just getting that fresh air, getting that workout in, and just letting them burn off that extra steam is quite healthy for kids as well. So mamas, have you taken your kids out for evening walks? Let me know in the comments. If not, try it once and let me know how you get on. Okay, this video has been long, but I hope you guys are getting a ton of value out of this. So the last but not least thing that I do to keep the kids active this summer and less bored and entertained is making sure that they get an hour of studying every single day. So of course the schools are now on holidays, which means the kids are actually missing out on that study environment. One good way to just keep them active is to make sure that they're still reading, they're still writing, they're still practicing their maths, their letters. I've got a child who's due to start primary this year, for example. So what I did was I bought these books on Amazon. If you guys want the exact link, I'll again have it in the action checklist below, but you can just Google it and you find it. And it really helps her with her numbers, her letters, and it's such a great pack of books to help kids transition from preschool to primary. So if you have a child who's actually due to start primary this year, I strongly recommend you get your hands on this book. It's such a great way for them to learn their letters, their numbers, how to spell their name, and just so many activities there to just help them, to start getting them prepared for primary school. So when they eventually start, they're actually going to have a smooth sailing getting into primary. So guys, this brings me to the end of this video. So here are the 10 habits that have been helping me just feel calm and less overwhelmed during this holiday period especially, but this is something that you can use any other time, of course. Now, as usual, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to go on and actually take action, and I'm not saying you have to do every single thing I've talked about, it could just be one habit that resonated with you that you want to implement and see it go through, then I strongly recommend you guys join this Calm Mom Summer Challenge, where you will be able to download the action checklist. Okay, it's linked below this video, and that action checklist grants you access to basically all the tools and resources that I've shared in this video, And I look forward to catching up with you guys next month, where an expert is going to be sharing an amazing way to generate income online as a mom. Okay, do stay tuned because next month is going to be exciting. But in the meantime, be sure to join the Soft Motherhood Circle for free so you don't miss out on our updates, our action checklists, and amazing challenges like this one. Okay, and I look forward to catching up with you guys in the next video. Stay blessed. Bye.